everybody, and welcome into the weekly Warrior preview. No, you're not wrong. We are on a different night because our game was moved this week.
That's right. We played a day early on Thursday. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk other sports on the show as well.
We are going to talk to Kelsey Tangle and find out what the future holds for her. Plus, we're going to talk to Cade Golden, Gavin Shipman, Coach Freeman, and so much more. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Drone Tech specializes in drone models, customization, training, and maintenance with the industry-leading Drone Deploy software to provide professional, quality results. For more details, visit Michael Golden and the team at drone-tech.net or call 205-895-5099 and give them a follow on Facebook and Instagram.
Shelby Fence Company is a local family-owned business serving Shelby County and surrounding areas since 1989. You can count on our team of highly experienced installers to give you quality products, expert installation, and friendly customer service. For your next fence project, remember Shelby Fence Company in Alabaster.
The Sassy Shopper has moved to a brand new location. New apparel, gifts, jewelry, pampering, and much more. Go check them out, 224 Kentstone Boulevard behind Starbucks.
We're watching the Weekly Warrior Preview. Go Warriors!
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview, and a little shortened week for us this week. We're airing tonight on Wednesday night. It's no secret we record the show a little bit early, and also we're doing that because the weather has forced us to move our game up to Thursday.
Yeah, we don't know what the new storm, whatever it's called, Delta, I believe, is coming in. So it's going to wreak havoc on the state of Alabama. So most schools are moving their games to Thursday, and we're one of those most, so we'll be playing on Thursday
We
night.
already mentioned wreaking havoc. You know, I love Buddy Anderson and his team, but we were on the board in less than 20 seconds Friday night.
Ryan Pepins. Boy, can you believe it? Took the opening kickoff. It kind of set the tone for the whole game, and our defense played lights out. We gave them 9 points, but still held them to under double digits. And of course, our offense showed up. We had some bad penalties in the ball game at strategic times, which kind of made the game feel a little herky-jerky at times. But overall, we were very dominant, played a great ball game.
We really did, you know, and I've mentioned this several times, that Coach Freeman has that Nick Saban style of making sure every first string, second string, third string, they're all good to go in the game. And one of those guys is Cade Golden. So we decided to kind of chat with him and Gavin Shipman this week. Gavin Shipman joins me now, and Gavin, you've had just a great season, but one thing, I was talking to you ahead of time, and I kind of switched up. I was going to do the 2-minute drill with you, but then you did this yourself. I want to talk about your commit. Where have you committed to?
I committed to Harvard University.
Now, what made you decide Harvard?
Harvard is the best fit for me for what I'm trying to do in life. I really want to become a neurologist down the road, and I feel like Harvard gives me the best chance to do that.
What made you decide to become a neurologist?
It's been a lifelong goal, and I feel like, you know, that's where I can really help people and really change other people's lives and my life.
No, I mean, that's not what I hear from a lot of people, so that's why I wanted to change it up for you, because I think that's, you know, to be that specific as to what you want to do in medicine. And Harvard's not an easy school to get into. What were some of the requirements to get into Harvard?
It was ACT and then my transcript. So my transcript carried a lot of weight, and then ACT helped out, and so everything worked out at the end, and so I went ahead and committed. So
what's your ACT score?
Right now it's a 25.
It's pretty good.
Yes,
obviously, you get to be a Harvard commit. It has to be pretty good.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you guys are on the road, got a little game a little earlier.
Yes,
is there anything that has to change up when you do that, or is it still just strictly business as usual?
It's got to be business as usual. You can't let it phase you. Got to go ahead and get the job done.
But you go to face Gadsden, you know, they're known for a little speed on the field. And I'll say that's not you, a little unorganized speed.
Right.
So I think that keeps you on your toes, though. Some people see it as a weakness, but it does keep you on your toes. When you prepare for that, talk about that just a little bit.
When you got people that got speed, you got to really work your technique and make sure that you on your game when you get there, because, you know, they can embarrass you when you get out there.
That is true. We've seen that happen a few times. You guys have had a stellar season so far. I can't wait to keep seeing it going. I am good with you, so I'm going to let you exit, but I'm going to bring in Cade Golden. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. You know, we've gotten to see you play this season some, and, you know, you're doing great things out there on the field. But as I kind of look for my timer here, I thought we needed to get to know you just a little bit better.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to put you in the 2-minute drill.
Okay.
Really easy. I'll start the clock, and you just tell me this or that, basically, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Iced coffee or hot coffee?
Ooh, hot coffee.
Winter or summer?
Winter.
Trip or staycation?
Trip.
Car or plane?
Plane.
Movies or arcades?
Movies.
Hike or swim?
Hike.
SpongeBob or Patrick?
Ooh, Patrick.
That's become my favorite question so far this season. Flip-flops or sneakers?
Flip-flops.
Dress up or dress down?
Dress down.
Favorite food?
Any kind of pasta.
Pasta? Pasta's
Anything.
good. Carve up for games?
Mm-hmm.
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
Ice cream or yogurt?
Ice cream.
What's your nickname?
Don't have one right now.
I'm sure there's going to be one coming at some point. Hidden talent?
I don't really know if I have one. Just football, I guess.
Football. That's a talent. Hey, it's not a hidden one for you because we've seen you out there. Comedy or drama?
Drama.
Online shopping or in the store?
Online.
Plan it or wing it?
Planet.
Would you rather change the past or see the future?
See the future.
Favorite movie?
Oh, man. That's a tough one right there. Oh, man. Okay.
We'll skip it. How about
Oh, just skip it.
favorite book?
Moby Dick.
Okay. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Who inspires you?
Drew Brees.
Life lesson you've learned?
Just being nice to everybody and just being respectful to everybody and, just doing everything I can for everybody else.
It's a
And
good
not
lesson.
not being surrounded by myself.
Biggest fear?
Darkness, I guess.
Weights or cardio?
Weights.
Now I lost my place. You live there. Dress up or dress down?
Dress down.
Mismatch or matched?
Matched.
Look, you made it through. See, painless, wasn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, Jerry, I enjoy getting to know our football athletes, but I've had the privilege of being able to work on our other sports show, High School Sports Weekly, to where I'm getting to profile athletes across 7A Region 3, and it's just been, I kind of feel like I haven't accomplished anything at 42 after talking to these athletes.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, that new show too, High School Sports Weekly with Chris Stewart, great show.
Amazing. You can see it on Facebook. It has its
Right.
own Facebook page, High School Sports Weekly. We're going to take a break, but one person I've talked to that we've got to know pretty well is Kelsey Tangle. When we come back, we'll share her story.
Looking for amazing family dentistry in Alabaster? Doctors Albritton and Artavino strive to stay up to date on the latest techniques in dentistry and materials to help provide the best treatment available. From cleanings to same-day crowns and even whitening, Albritton and Artavino Family Dentistry is here to serve all your dental needs.
Go Warriors!
Brooklear Pharmacy on Highway 119 is a full-service pharmacy that provides top-quality products and hometown service at competitive prices. The Brooklear family has been in business for more than 50 years and is proud to be a part of Alabaster.
Go Warriors!
There's a lot of uncertainty in the world right now, but one thing I'm sure of is the expertise of the Envirosol team. Envirosol offers custom commercial cleaning and germ remediation services for residential and commercial customers. They guarantee excellent service every time. Call today, 205-229-7650, or visit them at mynvirosol.com. Welcome back in, everyone. Well, Donette, we're going to talk a little cross country.
Yes.
And an interview that you've had that we mentioned before we went to break. So it's, and I understand they're running now.
They are, and it's so crazy. You caught me talking to Coach Smith on the sidelines Friday night as we're on WarriorNationNetwork.org. I was talking cross country, not paying attention to the game that much. But I learned their track is completed. They are competing right now on this Tuesday. We do record early at Veterans Park. This may be our last season at Veterans Park because we'll have a home course soon.
Yeah, won't that be great, though? But we got the space to do it, and I know
Yes.
they're very excited. Not many high schools, if any, have their own cross-country track.
Exactly. It's a 5K course, and it's Coach Smith invited me to come run along with him, so I think I'm going to do that soon.
Go ahead.
And I want to go check
Can
it
I
out.
walk
I'm
it?
excited. Yes, absolutely.
I'll walk it.
You know, I'll tell you one person who doesn't walk
Half of it.
to anything.
Yeah.
Is Kelsey Tangle. You know, I've had the privilege to get to know her as we've done this show, and Kelsey is just an amazing young lady. And on High School Sports Weekly, we're profiling these athletes like we mentioned. Kelsey's one who I had to interview her right away because her goal in life is not to play professional volleyball. It's not to be like some kind of huge surgeon or doctor. Her goal is to serve her country, and I had to find out why. Duty, honor, country. Words most veterans live by, but they are also the words 17-year-old Kelsey Tangle lives by.
America to me means simply just freedom. It's just, I'm so grateful for being here, and I'm glad that I get the opportunities that I get to have. And I think that if I were in a different country, it would be a little bit different. And I'm just grateful for it.
Kelsey is a senior at Thompson High School in Alabaster, Alabama, and a star athlete on their volleyball team. Playing since she was in 7th grade, it made sense Kelsey would play volleyball in college. But where she wants to go may surprise some.
So my dream school is the United States Coast Guard Academy. However, there are other opportunities in the range. And so actually Merchant Marine just emailed me the other day and popped in the question, you know, would you like to serve? And I just was like, yes, of course.
The U.S. Coast Guard Academy and the United States Merchant Marine Academy competes in Division III. Tangle has a slew of academic honors as well as volleyball honors. With a resume like that, many would ask, why not Division I?
It is about, you know, serving your country, and, you know, Kelsey has that desire to do that. And, you know, the Coast Guard Academy certainly has been her dream, and, you know, but she's getting a lot of interest from a variety of schools, you know, from D3 to NAI to Division II, and, you know, she can play volleyball at a really high level. But the most important thing for her is to find that academic fit.
I think that her path, she has to decide on that. I think that what we have talked about as a family is your education is your vehicle to your future. You're not going to be playing volleyball as a career for the rest of your life, but education is. So find your home first. It doesn't matter what D's in front of it. It doesn't matter if there is a United States in front of it. You have to find your home that has, again, the education and hopefully that volleyball matches up with.
When you start talking with Tangle, you realize it's not really volleyball that is driving her decision, but rather a passion she has had since she was a little girl, a passion inspired by someone special to her.
My grandfather, actually, he was a commander in the Coast Guard, and he went in at age 17, and he did not graduate high school. And he actually has told me multiple stories of just his experience in the Coast Guard. And I think that's inspired me the most, is because hearing his stories and hearing how he lived through it and how he did his years in it and made it a career for him was just inspiring. And it just opened up a new light to see what actually I could do.
When I hear her say that, I'm so excited for her. I know that that is what she wants to do, whether it is through an academy or an ROTC program in a four-year school. That I'm proud of that.
The United States Coast Guard Academy is different from any other service academy because there's no congressional nomination required. However, there's a grueling fitness evaluation, medical evaluation, and academic qualifications, none of which is taken lightly by Tangle's family.
So for the fitness test, I have to run 1.5 miles, and I have to do push-ups and sit-ups. They're all timed, so the push-ups and sit-ups are 2 minutes, and then of course the 1.5 miles is timed. And you have different slots that you can do, and your score is based on if you pass it or if you don't pass it.
When I say it takes a village to raise a child, this is what it's all about. Our family here at Thompson, our community, our family, that we've all been together and supporting her in that. So it is letters of recommendation for this, it's a letter of recommendation for that, it's trying to get a letter just to see our representative. I mean, we have, again, it's a village that has helped fill out these applications for Kelsey.
Part of the reason for the requirements, once Tangle graduates, she will be committed to serve the Coast Guard for 5 years.
I see the military as a career for me, and I think that with all the stories that I've heard and with everything that's going on that's happened in our family, I think that it being that career option just suits me. And I think what they offer, just from the military perspective, is just a great idea for me to do.
Not only could Tangle be traveling north to a new school in the fall, if she chooses the Coast Guard Academy, she will also be playing for a new coach.
I had a phone call with him last week, and Coach Thomas has a great vision for the program as well as his cadets, and I think what he has and what's going on with him will lead the Coast Guard Academy to success.
Kelsey and her mother have a unique bond. They are extremely close, and with Kelsey moving to a new state and a new school, is there really any way to be prepared?
You hope you raise your right. And I think that when you prepare your children to leave the home, you prepare them with everything. You prepare them with self-confidence. You prepare them that they can tackle anything. Kelsey and I are very close, and so I think that it is so important to have that relationship with your children so that we can talk about things.
One thing we do know, no matter where Kelsey goes in life, she will always leave behind a lasting impression.
There was something that stood out that particular day, and that was that it was the fact that she was a winner. And you always can tell when you're in the presence of a winner.
Kelsey is such a good person. I think Kelsey has the heart of gold. She's always been that loving child that has always just wanted more for herself. She humbles me daily. I love the way she has that drive just internally. You can't teach drive.
It's not fun if it's not challenging.
Donette Logan, High School Sports Weekly.
Mainline Heating and Air Conditioning has been providing quality products since 1989. They love giving back to the community, and they service all of the greater Birmingham area. Call them today or go to mainlineheating.com.
Serenity Salon and Spa in Helena offers hair services for men and women, facials, makeup application, and waxing. Book an appointment at serenity-salonandspa.com or call 205-624-2030. Visit them at 123 Ace Place in Helena.
Showcase your personal style at LJ's Retail Therapy. Shop their selection of clothing, shoes, gifts, and accessories in-store and online. Visit them on Highway 119, 7 days a week in Alabaster beside Publix or at ljsretailtherapy.com.
Welcome back in, everyone. It's time now for our weekly scouting report, joined here by Seth Hagan. And Seth, we've got J.B. Mitchell going to kind of narrow it down, I understand.
That's right. That's right. He's going to narrow it down a top 5. He's got 24 offers, so not easy to whittle that down to 5. But congratulations to JB. He's going to drop it on Thanksgiving, November 26th. So You get a little turkey, you get a little stuffing. For me, if you're like me, you get a little hash brown casserole. But you also get JB Mitchell's top 5. So that will be a fantastic Thanksgiving indeed.
All right, let's move on to other sports. I know we've got some offers in volleyball and track as well.
That's right. So Kelsey Tangle, she has racked up 3 offers so far. Those from Coastal Georgia, Missouri Valley College, and Birmingham Southern. So she could go anywhere. She has also mentioned interest in, playing for any of the military branches. So those still may come, but congratulations for just those 3 offers, because that's huge for Kelsey. And then over to Sophie Beard, and she has also been offered by Coastal Georgia. So Coastal Georgia trying to get a couple of Warriors on their squad.
Right.
Right. So that's nice.
All right, Seth, let's talk track now. I know we got some track runners that are doing some remarkable things as well.
That's right. That's right. So Emily Allen, ladies first, she got an offer from Louisiana Monroe. She's one of our best cross-country runners, period, and one of the best runners in the state, so people are really taking notice about Emily. And then over to the guys, Dominique Hall has received an offer from Cincinnati. He is all-state and a state champ in the pole vault. So this will be first of many for him as well as he continues his career in high school. And then Jared Hurst just yesterday received an offer from South Alabama. So they're looking at him too. And he had received an offer over the summer in June, I believe, from Army. So congratulations to Jared and all of our student athletes. Congratulations.
Yeah, and I noticed South Alabama got new facilities, so expect more offers coming out of the Mobile area for a lot of our Thompson Warriors. Thank you, Seth.
Thanks again to Seth Hagan for stopping by and kind of doing a recruiting segment with us here on the Weekly Warrior Preview. All right, Jerry, I know we kind of joked earlier about, it is Region 3, but the game may not be we're kind of seeing Thompson on a trend, but I got a feeling Freeman kept you late at practice again, waiting to talk to him this week.
Absolutely. You mean talk to Freeman? Oh, come on. Now, here's what Coach had to say.
All right, Coach, we started the game with running our first touchdown back on a kickoff. Kind of set the tone for the game. We had a few mistakes, but overall, pretty good win for us.
It was a great win, region win, and what a way to start the game off.
Yeah, I know. Pepins was, man, I tell you what, when you start a ball game, you're still kind of settling in, and you just kind of expect it to go in the end zone or something. But I caught up with him about the 50, but by the time I caught up with him, he was scoring. It was a fun way to start it out.
Yes, it was.
All right, so we travel this week, Coach. We're going up to Gadsden, and, of course, we moved the game to Thursday, so we'll be airing this show a day earlier, too, because of that. But weather coming in, what do we look for from Gadsden?
Really, really athletic. Reminds me of some of the Blunt and Viger teams when I was down south. Really athletic, good skill players, really fast kids in the secondary, and at linebacker defense is really fast. Big running back, runs with a lot of power. Then they bring a smaller guy in there, and he's a little quick guy, so they got a good combination at running back, and just got good size and good speed. It's going to be a challenge to go up here, and we're going to have to play our best to beat them.
Let's pull back the curtain a little bit for fans that wonder what it's like to travel. How is it different when you're leaving, especially on a Thursday? I mean, do you have certain requirements? Everybody has to be at a certain place by a certain time, or how does that work?
You just really, in your mind, you back everything up like it's a Friday. 7 o'clock we start prayer breakfast like every Friday, so we move all that to Thursday. And then the biggest thing now is traveling with the COVID restrictions. So we have to get the seating charts on the bus where we don't fall into the bad part of the tracking, and so there's a lot of extra planning that goes into it, and Coach O'Berry does a lot of that for me to help us make sure that we're good on that area. So but other than that, it's a day early, so you lose a little bit of prep time, but they do too. And so it's just really, with the weather coming out, I think it's his best decision, so we're looking forward to it.
How do you do meals like on away games? You eat before you leave, or?
Mm-hmm. We always feed the kids in the cafeteria, and we'll back it up 30 minutes this week because we got to leave a lot earlier than, say, when we go to one of the region schools down here.
Right.
But, yeah, we back it up. We stay on the same schedule, but we just back up to actually 20 minutes this week. I think we're backing the meal up.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck this week. In a couple of weeks we travel now, but we'll be back home after that. But 2 weeks on the road starting now with Gadsden City, so good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks always to Coach Mark Freeman for joining us every week on the Weekly Warrior Preview. Well, Donette, we moved up a day, so we're going to play on Thursday. We're showing this show on Wednesday, so we're ahead of the game at least on that. But a lot of people are going to travel. Weather could be an issue, so that's why they moved it from Friday to Thursday.
You may still have a few showers. I know we'll kind of keep an eye on that as well. Thompson fans do travel well, so it's always a benefit. But we're also in the middle of ACTs and exams for Thompson students.
I know, a lot going on
There
at
is
Thompson.
a lot. So if you are not going to the game, we've got you covered. Plenty of ways
That's
to watch.
right. WarriorNationNetwork.org. You can listen to the game, or you can watch the game on the NFHS Network. We'll have our cameras up there as well. So WarriorNationNetwork.org. Everything's right there on that website on how to watch or listen.
Thank you guys so much for joining us each and every week right here on Facebook on Alabaster Living. And also thanks to our sponsors who make this show possible. We'll see you tomorrow night.